Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are doing a 3 looks 1 palette using the Natasha Denona mini love story palette. I want to give you 3 different look ideas that you can achieve with this one little mini palette. It's totally doable, I promise. So let's get started. Does it go from this side or this side? I don't know, but the shades are You Are My True Love. I think this is R. It's this very light purpley shade. This shade is being a little difficult to blend out. As soon as I place it somewhere, it doesn't want to move. Not pressing down too hard worked a little better to get this blended out, because if you don't apply too much pressure, then you don't deposit as much product on your eye. This shade actually looks lighter in the pan than it actually is, so that's really good and actually really nice because you only get 2 mattes. This palette is easier to work with. How am I gonna make 3 looks out of this tiny palette without making them look the same? I actually don't know, but we will find out. Yeah, it was just me. I was just pressing down on the brush a little too hard. It wasn't too hard, but a little too hard. That's really pretty. I'm gonna take a clean brush and I'm gonna sweep that same shade on my lower lash line. Oh, this is such a pretty shade. Which one of these metallics should we do? I feel like I want to go for this one right here. This one is either You or Love. I don't know. But it's like a duochrome metallic shade because in some lighting it looks a little brownish goldish. And in other lighting it looks kind of pink. Whoa, that is soft. Whoa, and the more you add, the more intense it gets. Putting this all over my eyelid, so pretty. So soft and so easy to work with. I can see the duochromeness of it even on my eyelid. Sometimes when I put some of these duochrome shades on my eyes, they don't show up duochrome. They just show up like a normal shade. This one is actually like, it's giving me that two-tone. This is really pretty. And then I think this is True. Right here is the lightest shade in the palette. I'm gonna place that in the inner corner, and that showed up pretty well with a brush. That's so pretty. That's really pretty and soft. I bet if I were to apply a layer of it on top with my finger, it would get so much more intense. But that's not what I want. I just want this to be really subtle here in the inner corner. I'm gonna touch up the crease a little bit. I do wish this palette had a lighter matte so that I can put on my brow bone, but there's only so many shades you can put in this little palette, you know? But that looks nice actually. This little palette almost does the work for you so that you don't have to guess, okay, which eyeshadow should I put together? It gives you a little bit of everything you need. It's so pretty and purpley. I love the duochromeness, like I said. I hope you guys can see that. So I'm gonna go apply some lashes off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so I decided that this was such a simple look that it didn't need any lashes. So I just curled my lashes and did some mascara. Now we're gonna move on to lipstick. I can't wait to use this. The collection did not come with a lip liner, sadly, but let's go ahead and use it on its own. I already wiped off what I had on earlier on my lips. Very soft. It kind of feels like a lip balm. This is about to be my newest favorite. If you guys hadn't noticed, I am so into lip stuff recently. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm just so into it. I love the shade. I love how smooth it is. It also feels and looks like a lip balm, but it has that beautiful lipstick finish. It's not heavy and it's not settling into any creases of my lips at all. It looks really nice. gonna take R and I'm gonna apply it in the crease. What I have in mind for today's Valentine's Day look, it's a blown out purple smoky eye. Hopefully it turns out how I'm envisioning it in my head. First we have to lay down this muted purpley shade in the crease to help us blend this deeper purple that we're gonna use today. Now I'm doing the same exact thing on my other eye. Taking a flat shader brush, I'm taking that same exact shade and bringing it to the lower lash line. Now with a pointed flat shader brush, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called My. Ooh, it's a beautiful plummy shade. I'm going to apply this all over my lid. It's gonna look crazy for a second. I'm gonna do the same exact thing on my other eye. With the same brush that we used R with, I'm gonna grab a little bit of R and I'm gonna go all over the plummy shade. I'm actually gonna take a tougher blending brush and I'm just gonna make sure this is evenly dispersed, and it's also smaller. So if you have smaller eyes, you should use smaller blending brushes. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the dark purple. I'm gonna go back and forth right on top. That looks so pretty. Purples are by no means easy to blend with, but these two purples were really easy to work with, I'm not gonna lie. Now I'm gonna take an even smaller shader brush and I'm gonna go into True and I'm gonna apply this in the inner corner. This helps so that your purple eyeshadow doesn't make you look like you just got punched in the face. I love this highlight shade. It's like a frosty light pink shade. I'm actually gonna bring it up a little higher into that purple. Then I'm gonna take the same highlighting shade and put it up here. Today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because we're going to be following a Natasha Denona makeup tutorial. So earlier today, she posted on her stories like a follow along tutorial on how to use this mini palette, and I actually want to recreate it. So let's get started. My most recent favorite type of eye look, she's doing a mini love story halo eye makeup look, and it's a step-by-step tutorial. Okay, so the first shade that she's taking is My, just the deep purple, and she's putting this where normally a halo eye would begin. So in the outer corner. I feel like I should have done this with a smaller brush. You know what? I'm gonna use this ABH one. It's a little bit smaller, but it's still a flat shader. She said to put this shade in the outer corner and then in the inner corner. I love this brush for this. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. And now for the next step, She's doing the same thing in the lower lash line. I look very grungy right now. She's taking R, which is the lighter purple right here, and blending out the edges of the darker purple. Usually the way I like to do it, and I find easiest, is to lay down the transition shade first. But we are following her tutorial, and maybe it comes out better because she's an actual makeup artist. Okay, that looks pretty blended already. Okay, it's looking really nice. It's just taking a little long. Oh, okay, I missed a step. So she's actually going all the way in, like with the darker purple. She is going right into that inner corner, which I never do. I feel like that my eyes are too little for me to close them up in this area. But if I remember correctly, she's gonna use a highlight shade in here after. She is actually putting Love, which is this beautiful metallic pink. And she's putting it right here, right in the center of the crease, which is really interesting. I've never done that before. Like, she's just blending it right here. Not on the lid, just right here. Just gonna place it for now. That looks really awesome, actually. She's taking True and she's putting it, she's not blending out the bottom side. She's just going in here. She said to put it around the tear duct area. That purple though in the inner corner kind of just ate that shade up. Should have just kept it clean, just, you know, for me to change it up a little bit. Oh, she goes pretty far in. With her finger, she's taking U and she's pressing it in to the center of the lid. I like this because I already wanted to make a tutorial using all 5 shades. So this is really nice, just following this step by step. That looks really pretty. She's actually blending it into that pink up here. She's taking R and blending the sides. Very glittery. She's finally blending out the lower lash line, which I'm kind of happy about. I thought we were gonna skip that part. And then I actually saw that she took True and put it on the rest of the lower lash line, which I don't know why we didn't do it sooner. She went a little bit more intense than I did with True. Ooh, so I am too. I just don't understand why we had to put that dark shade right there still. It seemed like she used a light pink nude shade to line her lips. Wait, but did she already? We're just gonna follow what she's doing right now. Can't get over how soft this lipstick is. She put that highlight all over her cheek. Like, all right here. I'm not sure I'm down for that. But I am down for some blush. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. And also, was she wearing lashes? I am so confused. No, she's not wearing any lashes. It just looks like she has a lot of mascara on. So that's what I'm gonna do. Well, we'll see how it looks. If I need to add lashes, then I'll add lashes. Since she went really hard with the highlighter, I feel like I want to do the same. Maybe not bring it all the way down like she did. Some of the little hearts are disappearing already. It's only been 3 days. The more I stare at my eye look right now, the more I like it. Okay, this is the third and final look using the mini love story collection. I hope you guys enjoyed all 3 looks. I absolutely love this look. I'm glad I decided to follow a Natasha Denona makeup tutorial because I don't think I could have come up with this myself. It's very pretty, very sultry for sure. She didn't actually use the cream blush, not that I saw, but I decided to use it because I just love blush. I did go a little heavier with the highlight because I feel like the eyes are so intense. My face just needed a little something more. And obviously the lipstick is just gorgeous. I love it. It's a great nude to say the least. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.